Hi and welcome to another edition of What's at Scammells. My name is Jason Harris from Scammell Auctions. The collection this week, magnificent looking collection. Start off with this thing here. It's called a hibachi. Now, it's a traditional barbecue using hot rocks, but this is in the shape of a tree trunk, copper lined. Oh, look, I haven't seen one of these in this condition before, so I'm going to guess around about $300, $400 plus. We've also got over this side a lovely country table, a carver chair and 7 other chairs, but these ones are really nice carved back, what we call Canadian spindleback chairs. Very nice set of chairs and a lovely country table as well, probably around about $500 or $600. But on top of that, always got a thing for little drawers. This one here, so it's a little workman's drawers. They would hold all sorts of things, whether it's engineering tools or fishing lures or the like. This one in particular is great. This one's actually made out of a wardrobe drawer, and they've reconditioned it into multiple drawers. Fantastic. So each of these probably around about $150, maybe $180 each. Wire racking, a bit of the industrial versus country. These got multiple uses. You actually have them in your office as to keep papers on. You have them in your dining room, convert it to a wine rack, anything like that. But these are really, really cool. Probably around about, again, $150, maybe $180. Lots of country pine and items in this week. And also on the sale, we've got a fabulous 3-piece cane lounge and a cane table and chair set, really nice. We've got some lovely deco furniture, some retro furniture as well, a really nice bar and some dining suites. So that's it from the furniture section. Let's go and have a look in the smalls and see what's coming up for sale. All right, in the smalls section for this week's sale, we've got an amazing collection, so I'm only going to highlight a few pieces. This one in particular has caught our eye. Clocks have been up and down over the years, but this one, the finial on top, a figure of a lady holding what is essentially the industrial age, so the evolution of the industrial age, so the 1900s, 1880s, 1900s in England. Really nice mantle clock though, nice enamel face. That should sell quite well, probably around about, maybe we're thinking about $200, maybe $300 for that. The Tantalus, always my favourite. Lock up your liquor from your servants. This is a 2-bottle one, which is quite nice, but a nickel plated case, which is also good. So a lot of the time we see the oak or timber ones with a bit of nickel plating. This one's all nickel plated, quite a good piece. A bit of an oddity and obviously out of vogue as smoking goes out of vogue, but a smoker's compendium. What's nice about this, it's mostly complete. Whilst the humidor's missing the lid, these are quite early pieces of porcelain. They're around about 1840s, 1850s in a really nice oak case. These ones probably around about, well, these used to sell for $500 or $600. Now, around about $150, $200 should be good. More clocks. Let's go. And continuing on with the great collectibles, this one in particular is an absolutely beautiful piece. So it's a burr walnut, beautifully contained Victorian travelling set. And I'm just going to open up the lid there. Have a look at that. Isn't that amazing? So whilst it's not sterling silver, it's silver plated, it's pretty well complete. So you think this is around about 1880s, 1890s. So around about 120, 130 years old. Amazing piece, this one. So imagine packing up the makeup case. This is pretty well the makeup case to go away travelling. Up here, this has also caught my eye, an absolutely beautiful light. So it has photographic panels in it, so 4 panels and panoramics. So this one here in particular has got a guy with a shotgun or a rifle, so he might be duck hunting or keeping the neighbours away from his house, not quite sure. But the light itself is probably around about 1900, 1910, and some beautiful photographs in there as well. Next to it we've got some 4 radios, and in particular the Peter Pan radio is really nice. Great condition, good Bakelite there. The Peter Pans get around about $300, $400. Obviously the different colours get more money, so we've seen the blue ones and red ones get $800 and $1,200. The brown Bakelite's around about the $300 or $400, and there are 3 other radios in there as well, including the transistor radio, the Chrysler, which I think is a really cool mid-50s type of piece. Anyway, let's go and have a look at what else is in the collector's cabinet. And the collectible cabinet is my favourite by far. The Atomic up the top here. These are magnificent. Have a look at that. So an iconic 50s, 60s type of piece, makes beautiful coffee, heated milk, the whole works. It's a stovetop piece, so if you want to go back to traditional coffee making, this is the way to go. And not really expensive, we're talking a couple $100, maybe $300 for these, but auctions, you never really know. Also, toys this week, a couple of absolute cuties. Look at these. There's a pair of elephants, so the Mahout drivers on top there, the elephants. These are all hand painted. We probably think this one's got a little bit of damage to it, so these think around about $100, $150, but really cool pieces. And talking of cool, an early spinning top ballerina. So this one is a clockwork one. You pull this out, it spins with a centrifugal force, and she'll spin around on top. These are probably around a 1930s, 1940s one. I don't know, I haven't sold one of these for a very, very long time. So let's take a guess. About $120, maybe $130 for her. And this is a throwback to my my time as a kid. I remember 5 or 6 years old, the boom of the yo-yo craze, and we had the yo-yo champions in Australia come to our primary school and show us all sorts of things, including walking the dog and rock the cradle and all that. There we are. So a throwback to my early days. So the Russell Coke yo-yos. We've also got a few of the other yo-yos here. These are highly collectible. We've seen blue ones of these ones sell for $300 or $400. So the whole lot there, there's 5 yo-yos in all, plus some spare strings, maybe $80, $100, but very cool. And a bit of a segue into Coke. We've got a great Coke collection coming up in a week's time. Have a look at our video that we're going to release next week on that one. So that's it for the collectors area. Let's go and have a look at the jewellery cabinet to see what else we have coming up for sale. And so in the jewellery cabinet, we have an absolutely exquisite collection of men's and ladies' jewellery, including rings, there's watches, some good little objets d'art, some sterling silver, items of virtue, and a really nice collection of hand-coloured magic lantern slides. But in particular, I've picked out this one, and maybe it's the romantic side of me. This is an 18 karat gold solitaire diamond, so it's about 1.15, 1.17 carats. Mark 750, 18 karat gold and palladium. And I think you could re-propose if you're already married, or maybe, propose to the loved one in your life. So this is a really nice piece. Retail value or replacement value is about $14,000 or $15,000 for this, and we expect to get around about $3,000, $3,500. Anyway, I can see you on bended knee with this, or receiving this from someone on bended knee. So the catalogue is online tonight. That's Friday night at 7 p.m. The sale starts at 9 o'clock on Monday. Every Monday we have a sale at 9 o'clock. Have a look over the weekend online at www.scammells.com.au. Certainly come in and see us. We're open on Saturday morning from 9 until 12, and that's at 7 Chapel Street at Nord. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe online and click on the like button. Otherwise, we'll see you for more of our videos at Scammells. Have a great weekend.